So let's move forward and visualize the data we have. So here I am visualizing some of the traffic signs from the dataset, and let's see how it looks. So here are some of the images from the dataset, and as you can see here, the dimension of the images are not same for all the images. So as the size of the images are different, we have to make them equal. So we will take the mean of these images. Here I am finding out the mean of these images. So we already know that there are 43 classes in this traffic sign dataset. So I'm running a for loop from 0 to 43, that is 43 classes, and I'll take each image and find out the mean of that image, dimension 1 and dimension 2, and we'll store it. Let's run this and store the dimension of these images to find out the mean of these images. It's running right now. So we have stored this. Next we will find out the mean of these dimensions and print them out. So here we can see that 50 by 50 is the average shape for all the images. Here we can see that the dimension 1 mean is 50.32 and dimension 2 mean is 50.83. So we can conclude that 50 by 50 is the average shape. Now we will convert all these images into this shape, 50 by 50. For that I am using images an empty list. Also our label ID is an empty list. I'll reshape all these images and also store their label IDs. For this we are running a for loop here for 43 classes and storing all the images, resizing them, and also their IDs also. Let's run this cell and convert these images or resize these images into the desired dimensions, that is 50 by 50, and also storing their label IDs. It's done. So the next step would be to convert these images into a NumPy array and also to normalize them. So in order to normalize an image, we will divide it by 255 because the pixel value of each image ranges from 0 to 255. So we'll divide each image by 255 to normalize them. And to convert them into array, we'll simply use the function np.array. So let's run this cell and convert our images into NumPy array and normalize them. So it's done. Similarly, we'll store the label IDs into NumPy array and we'll see the shape of it. So here we can observe that there are 39209 label IDs. Similarly, we'll print the shape of the images. So here we can see that there are 39209 images with a shape of 50:50:3. So here 3 is the channel, which means that they are colored images in RGB format. Let's move forward. Now we'll visualize the number of the classes count to find out if the data is or the balanced or not. So here we can see that data is around 2200 in each class. So we can say that the data is not imbalanced, data is balanced. We do not need to balance the data, data is already balanced. Now we'll split the data using the test train split into a ratio of 80% training data and 20% validation data. Similarly, we'll convert the training data, that will convert the label, that is which class it belongs to, into one-hot encoding using two categorical function. So one-hot encoding is important because if we don't apply one-hot encoding, the machine will prioritize it. So to avoid prioritization, we apply one-hot encoding. So we'll apply one-hot encoding on the training and the validation data, the target variable, that is yTrain categorical and yval categorical. So we've converted it.